In yesterday's game against the Cincinnati Bengals, the Chicago Bears offensive line dominated. I'm not surprised because we've seen this over the course of this season, but I do want to get into some of the tape and really get into some of these plays because rookie running back Kyle Monangai had a phenomenal day stepping in for DeAndre Swift. And the offense line just opened up nice lanes, and of course the running back did his thing. Very, very excited for this one. Let's just get right into it. Alrighty guys, check this play out. You're going to get duo. Really nice power-based concept. The guys up front, man, look at the movement by these guys, man. Talk about power football. You know, it's kind of crazy because the Bears offensive line, they got some powerful guys up front. Darnell Wright, Jonah Jackson, those guys to me are super strong offensive linemen. And what's interesting is Ben Johnson's also kind of known as like a outside zone type of run game, right? That's kind of what he's known for. But against the Bengals, the Bears took a different approach. They said, we're going to get physical and run some power. And watch this block here by Jonah Jackson. Watch the movement he's going to generate, how he turns out number 94. That right there is really impressive. This is a 9-yard run on 1st and 10. And you could tell the running back doesn't have to do much, right? It's basically created by the offensive lineman. Darnell Wright's going to double team and get up to number 49. He's going to do a great job hooking off number 49 with the left arm. And that's going to create that run in the B gap right here. Really nice job by the guys up front, man. Just a physical day by the offensive lineman. Now, to be honest with you guys, I'm not really surprised, though, that the Bears are having this success. You know, I've covered this team for a couple years now, and the pieces have slowly kind of come together. Right? It's slowly kind of coming together. And Theo Benedict, the left tackle, is a guy that really didn't predict to take over the left tackle position. I think a lot of people thought Ozzie Trapilo would be the natural starter at offensive tackle if Braxton Jones got replaced. But look at this block right here, man. Holy crap. Let me back this up here. So this is a pin pull. If you guys watch this channel, you guys know this is one of the concepts the Bears run a lot. You're going to get a pin. You're going to get the pull. And I believe it's Geno Stone right here, the safety that's going to come up to fill. And look at the block by the second-year offensive tackle. Get out in space, finds the safety, and look at the drive here. Look at him bury the safety into the sidelines. I mean, that is a phenomenal job right there by Theo Benedict. You know, when I watch this offensive line, you know, again, I'm not surprised they're having the success that they're having. Just a really nice job by the guys up front. Also, shout out to Drew Dalman for this reach block on number 44. He's going to end up getting to the inside of Knight, or at least to the right side of the linebacker. This is a really nice job being able to reach. That's a hard block to make right there, and he's able to cut him off. And of course, that allows the running back to pick up 13 yards. Watch this play here by Darnell Wright. He's going to utilize the snatch technique, which is an advanced technique in pass pro, where you're essentially just using the leverage against the defensive tackle. On this one here, he's going to do a really nice job with the hands, the placement of the hands specifically. And look at him influence him downwards right there. 97 ends up into the ground, and then Darnell Wright kind of stays on top of him. Now, as we're talking about Darnell Wright, I want to just take a quick second to talk about how great he is as an offensive tackle. I think Darnell Wright is one of the top 5 overall offensive tackle. He is oftentimes having true one-on-one blocks, and he just shuts people down. All right, he rarely loses, and I think he was the highest graded tackle by Pro Football Focus this past weekend. And, you know, PFF is PFF. I'm not a huge fan, but you know, the tape backs it up. There's so many plays like this one where he's just dominant. And honestly, I'm not really surprised that this guy's having the type of success that he's having. Darnell Wright coming out of college was my number 1 overall offensive lineman for a reason. And truth be told, Ryan Poles knows how to evaluate offensive linemen. So when Ryan Poles is investing in guys, I'm pretty confident they're going to be good football players. But I did want to just quickly shout out Darnell Wright because the guy is having a superstar caliber season this year. And a lot of people aren't recognizing it or giving him credit. So shout out to Darnell Wright for having the type of season that he's having. Let's go ahead and switch focus. Let's get into some more run plays. And let's look at some of these other offensive linemen as well that are having success right now. So this block right here that you guys are about to watch, this is going to be one of the best blocks you'll probably ever see on tape. He's going to reach all the way on number 97. Now 97 is going to jump slightly to the inside. But this block right here is absolutely incredible. Mostly because he's not actually pulling, he's reaching. So he's not pulling around another offensive tackle, he's literally reaching. That is absolutely incredible right there. And of course, you see this play picks up about 9 yards. To me, that is really impressive. And Joe Thuney's definitely one of those type of guys that can do this. As is Drew Dalman. He's another guy that reaches really well. He does a good job getting in front of number 98. This is why the Bears are having the success that they're having on the ground. Obviously, Kyle Monangai went out there, he did his thing. He ran for, 150 plus yards. But you got to give a lot of this credit to the offensive line because they did a really good job opening up lanes. When the Bears put in Britton Brown, the backup running back, he took it 22 yards to the house. Once again, just a really nice job by the guys up front. And it's interesting because Britton Brown was a 7th round pick for the Raiders a couple years back. And if you guys know me, I'm actually a Raider fan. I remember when he was with us and he did not look like this. And the guy couldn't even get on the field. And he looked pretty good in the preseason for the Bears, and obviously he comes in with his first carry right here, and he takes it 22 yards. But this is a really, really good job by the guys up front. Shout out here to Theo Benedict. Watch the reach block up to the 2nd level. And he's going to cut this guy off, and of course, that block right there, that's a key part of this play, ultimately hitting for a touchdown. But of course, the running back also kind of sees the lane and he ends up hitting it. Just a really nice shot by Brown. You're going to get another pin pull on this one. This one's going to pop for 39 yards. 39 yards on this one, 1st and 10. Just a really, really nice run. And then on this one, man, just really nice cutbacks as well. Let's go ahead and break this play down a little bit. So if you guys remember earlier, there was a play in which Theo Benedict ended up taking a safety and putting him into the dirt out into the bench area. Very similar play, literally same exact play, just to the other side. This time Darnell Wright's going to pull and he's going to get out in front. Once again, man, just getting out there, making a really, really, really nice block on number 29. And again, the Chicago Bears went into this game and they imposed their will on the Cincinnati Bengals. And I understand that the Bears struggled a little bit on the defensive side. Also keep in mind, the Bears also let up. They thought they had won that game, especially at the end, which obviously, the Bengals got a couple of onside kicks, got a little lucky at the end. The Bears have a couple of interceptions that don't end up counting. To me, I think the Bears put themselves in that position at the end of the game in which they kind of let up, right? And I think that's the reason why the Bengals ended up actually coming back and even taking the lead before Caleb Williams throws that touchdown at the end of the game. But overall, I really like what I saw from this team. I really like the comeback, right? That you have all that adversity kind of going up against you, a game which you thought you had won, 3 minutes left, you're up 3 possessions, you have that pick 6. And the Bears still end up coming back and winning this game. This was the 3rd and 10 play right here. Keep in mind, it's about 35 seconds left. You have an incomplete pass here and incomplete on the next one, the game's over. And Caleb Williams creates a play with his legs. 14 yards on this one. The left tackle actually ends up losing pretty quickly on this one. And Caleb Williams makes a play happen, makes a couple people miss downfield, and he picks up 14 yards. Like, you don't see better plays than like this one right here. 3rd and 10, 14 yards, just backing it up. Keep an eye on the left tackle. He's going to end up getting beat around the edge. I'm not sure if there's a silent count situation happening. Let me back this up. It does look like it is a silent count. You see that happening, which means you're going to get a slight delay here. You're also going to get a nice club move with the outside arm. And Benedict, first year starting, he's going to have these quote unquote rookie mistakes. But overall, Benedict looked pretty good, given it's his 2nd season in the NFL. And given, development's a real thing, right? Again, this is basically his rookie season. Here's the 58-yard bomb to Loveland by Caleb Williams. Just a really, really nice pass. Man, talk about confidence by Caleb Williams. And of course, Colston Loveland. He gets his opportunity to play extended minutes or extended snaps, and he makes a phenomenal play. And I know people are always going to compare, Tyler Warren to Loveland, and they'll say Warren's better. And I'm not here to argue who's better or not, but Loveland, when you give him the snaps, you give him the targets, you give him the opportunities, like you did in this game, he looks pretty good. He looks pretty explosive. And you see that the upside and the potential is there. And a beautiful pass, man. Really, really nice job by Williams. The O-line does a pretty good job. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wanted to just do a quick video to just talk a little bit about the Bears and the game that they did have. I also want to look at Austin Booker snaps, which hopefully this week I'll be able to do at some point. I know he had a sack yesterday. I didn't really notice any other plays where Booker was making plays, but again, usually you don't see that unless you watch the tape, so we will get into that tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time with another video.